dinner with you is like going to dinner with 5 or 6 different people. So.
Well, it happens a lot. Like little bits of stories happen, right? Like we were talking about that. I'll get to the full story eventually on here. But just hanging out with William Shatner, I was with him at an event the other day. I kept trying to lock eyes with him and try to get him to fight. There was a kind of a thing of, what's the problem? I don't know. He's like, I don't talk the way people say I talk. Why do they do that? Why do they say I speak this way? I'm like, you're 94. I know! Why am I so angry at 94? But people tend to do that captain's log, that kind of thing. And when he just talks like this. But you can't help from wanting to talk like it.
But point of view, when you impersonate somebody, imitate somebody, but then what are you going to say when you use that voice? Like the context of it, how difficult is that?
I think that's one of the most difficult things, because otherwise you're just a parrot, right? If you're doing the voice of the person, you're not finding something funny with it. We were talking about Charlie Sheen on the show when he was on the show a couple weeks ago, and I was at Seton that noticed the same thing I did. He would repeat the question back that you would ask. Yeah, so I asked that, huh? I said that kind of thing. Okay, and did that go well? No. All right.
Okay, and then people watch this, you say. So you're saying people had a reaction to this?
People saw me do this, and you didn't enjoy it, or you did. Did I kill somebody? Did somebody die?
Interesting. But in fairness to him, he doesn't remember, though, Frank.
No, that was the amazing. I did a little social media post that was based on that. It was Halloween candies, and he had pixie sticks. I was like, those straws with sugar in them. That is sugar, isn't it? That's what that is? Is that sugar? And it was from your interview with him that I was like, I picked up that he says something, and he questions it afterward, like, is that right or not? Okay, all right. I was alive during this? All right. So it's finding those little pieces. Terry Bradshaw was easy. Not funny, Frank, not funny. Charles Barkley thinks everything's terrible. Dan, that's really, really bad. And the shot is not cheating. So you find those little things. What does the person do? The old school ones seem to be a lot easier, I think. The newer people are a little more difficult because people have like the wide range. Like De Niro's become, a caricature of himself. Everybody does that. Okay, we're doing this now. He does that. He's in the movie. Here we go. Samuel L. Jackson has a cadence. The writers write the cadence. It's da 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 da. Da, 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 da. And you know there's certain words in there too, right? But that's the song of how many Christopher Walkens have you heard? Low, high, in the middle, but you know who it is, right? Because of that little song that they sing.